Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more Civilization Beyond Earth, where we are picking up right where we left off here. Brasilia is getting a little cute, but I think the more important thing for me right now is just to figure out what exactly is my plan. And I think my plan here is to figure out, first off, where the hell am I moving this unit? Do I just go ahead and start for a strike on Brasilia? I don't care too much about Humata's holdings on this island. He can just shove it over there. And I'm a little surprised he hasn't tried to settle anything down here. And oh, that's a pretty terrible location for you, because I was hoping to settle some of this area. So hopefully nobody trades with you and you die. How positive is that? Now I can actually pillage, and I probably should have done that before and taken the veterancy, but my unit was just taking so much damage. So do we do the Civ thing and try and just bombard ahead of time? One of the problems is that I'd much rather shoot at Freeland with both of these units at the same time. So if we go like this, get these guys up there, it sets it up for next turn. And I can probably take you out. So here's that an improved tile? I don't know. We'll take you out first. Damn, son, that's not even worth the effort. Alright, so what is that? That has a plantation on it, so I can pillage that tile next turn if need be. Let's go ahead and pillage for healing. Oh, plunder 22 energy from the farm. I assume I got healed as well, just a little bit. And decisive victory. Flanking bonus is a bonus. Poor combat drone. Didn't know what was coming. So should be able to take that out pretty well. Have another explorer down here. Not exactly sure what to explore. Maybe I should just automate him at this point. I think the exploration phase of this game is over as he's rushing back to his death. What about you? I'll put you back here. I want to see... There's the disciples. Didn't get to see them last time. I'll put you against the things that fly in just a minute. Oh, interesting. Brasilia has some air units. I have some air units too. So what's happening to these poor guys? They're getting the shit shot out of them. Probably should have moved my combat rover up. I'm going to be able to pillage again in just a second, so that's not bad. I think Citadella might not last much longer than a turn or two. Alright, so quest updated, quest decision, quest all that. A tangle web. Strange how humanity now lives on an alien planet, yet struggles to reclaim many of its past technological achievements. Have now gotten network capabilities. We are one step closer to a completely unknown future. The shape of that future will be determined by how we utilize our current technologies. For example, the network links all of our systems, allowing us to disseminate our knowledge digitally. Be it technological or cultural, which of these is more beneficial, we do not know. Technological, free maintenance for networks, or +1 culture is almost always better, even if it means it's like we're 4channing people, so... whatever. That's culture. Alright, so we do have a another quest maybe. Special delivery. Perform established network. So this feels kind of like the tutorial quest here, but let's go ahead and establish a network. It doesn't really create a lot. But we have a virtue decision as well. And I think right now, wow, +1 for every basic resource. Really good. I do want to get down to reducing my negative health. So, do I do that first? Because if I do that, it's going to be... how many more turns? Probably about another 20 turns. Unless I start pumping out some culture. These two are really good too. That's of course, all the tier 3 ones are supposed to be pretty good. But I think that's the one we want, because that'll put us in pretty much a permanent state of positive health. Plus, I have a few specialists that I'm starting to work. Maybe I should go over my city assignments again, just to see how people are doing. I want to show these. So I have specialists here working. And I don't have specialist here. And maybe I should. Let's see here. 7 versus 11. Trade convoy doesn't matter. If I just reset all of these and set for production. Alright, so what tiles do we want to work? If we're still looking to grow this city, we want the 3 food. And there's not a lot of food to be had here. So 2 food, We want that energy. I think we want that Firaxite. But I want this place to grow too, so I hate working on improved tiles like that. And we're not going to be getting any specialist yet. Yeah, so 4.8. I think I just did worse than the AI does. Reset. So it's here. 7 turns to grow. Yeah, let's leave it to the AI right now. I'm not a good governor, as I do need more trade units. So it's here. Anything. I just don't think I have the population to do some of what I want to do yet. Like auto plant, that'll be good for production. And that'll be good. Except it's stagnation. I really need to get that tile, is what I need to do. Floatstone gives 2 food? I didn't know we ate floatstone now. Must be because it's on grassland. Alright. So unfortunately, if I try and work a specialist right now, not going to get any growth because of I just need workers. Everywhere I need workers. What about rest of my cities? So Thabo, Jinli, it's a lot of production. And just trying to build a recycler. What else can we add to this? Let's add some workers. And then I think we need to start building some auto plants. Good. We want health buildings. We need health buildings. And we need... Let's automate you two. Like I said, I think the explorer phase of this game is done. But the freeland destroying phase is just getting started. So let's bombard that city. Fire all the guns. And notice here, doing pretty good damage in general. Costly attack or nearly suicidal attack. Let's pillage you first, so you get a little bit of health from that. So if I do costly attack, I could actually lose a unit here. Let's move you up here and let's fortify a turn. So another trade route. Yeah, we don't want to pump up central too much. Problem is that I don't have a lot of like safe trade routes, because you got to be able to see the world too. All right, let's see what we can do with the disciple. What do your gunshots look like? Do they look like anything? That's nice little happy yellow lasers. Wonder if the purity troops have purple lasers. Probably not. But I won't know this game because I'm probably going to be way ahead in Affinity for as long as it's relevant. So Freeland's going to fall next turn. I'm playing it safe, trying to babysit my senders a little bit. Can already smell what's going to be cooking up north, as they have their little chitin and electric fences. How cute. Hoarding their xenomass. And they're firing on the weak one. That's why I fortified. Their city bombard strength's not very strong either. So I may be able to take it with this sender. So turn for the aliens. You're attacking my embarked worker. Wow. That makes me sad. Not worker, explorer. Run. That's what you do. Quest updated. And there we go. Recent storm has unearthed ancient alien ruins. The discovery enthralls the public. And where is it? Oh, that's interesting. I bet a Brazilian explorer is going to get there first. Well, we got an explorer nearby that I very fortunately moved down here. So we'll see what we can do here. So, do I have any other updated quests written in stone? We'll see. Like I said, I think that's open season for anybody. I don't think I'm the only one that can see it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So these artillery are sitting in Misma right now. But Misma is not enough of a deterrent for me. So let's see here. I want to get some upgrades on them. Can I actually take it with you? That's what I want to do. There we go. City's mine. And like always, let's hear. You can annex it, and it's all health instead of happiness now, but just the same. Somehow creating a puppet doesn't contribute to unhealthiness as much. Oh, that's not an alarm or anything. That's just something that you don't always expect to beeping. Yeah, there's still plenty of time, but right now it's like free land, beep beep. Just getting taken out by the well, we get to view the city. Health, let's see here. So low health decreases stuff. Right now, what do we get to keep? Oh wow, kept the thorium reactor. That's good. That's really good. Launch complex, trade depot, ultrasonic fence. Kind of tells you how far behind they were, considering this is their capital. And now Humata is doing way worse. So now we can do things like move this unit up and just get ready for taking on Brazil. Because like I said, this could be a domination game before long. I don't know if I should declare on them right now. I do have a lot of senders, and they're very happy. We will just stand on the alert. And I feel like I should send you to try and protect this area, because it's kind of like, I always think of the Arctic areas from Civ 5 as just being infested with barbarians, and I don't think this is going to be different. So Thabo, these are decent trade routes ish for being landlocked. And what needs an order now? Nothing else. So route canceled. Really? Really? Because there's another worker chopping a tree. Well, that's irritating. I guess in that case I'll just go ahead, since I have taken the capital here, go ahead and just work on a road to Freeland, because we want to have that. We really do. And by the way, how injured is my sender? Wow, 12 hit points. Well, we know what we're doing with you. Wow, oh my god, that's hilarious. That was not what the city looked like before. You can see the changes in how the cities look based on your affinity, and it's like, oh look, a supremacy place comes in, bam, your buildings change. I kind of wish it had something like, it takes a little bit of time instead of just you get it right away, but I understand why it's like that. So martial law, 3 turns until anything good can come of it. I think I can just roll over Brasilia right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take... Oh, he actually got a colony off, Manuel. So if I can take Cittadella, I can leave Manuel up there and just laugh at him. So let's see here. Deorbit imminent. Oh, that's 1 Meismer repulsor. Wow, siphon 249 energy. That's good. And you, of course, you got a promotion. The important thing is that we increase intrigue as well. So I'm going to try and steal science, and this is a special agent now, because every time you do things, you increase the intrigue a little bit, and the more intrigue you have, the more successful covert ops get. So that's good. That's what you want. We want more workers out of here, and then more buildings. This is a nice, happy little city, but I need to develop these tiles, and I want that titanium. I think it's going to be time for me after the sender's built. Is there any other Firaxite that I can see? There's 3 up here, and once I get 8, I'll get 4 free Firaxite. Guess like there's just not a lot of big spots for whatever reason that I can see. Oh well. You know, while we're here, since I did take his city.
What do you want, yubbo?
What'd you call me? You're looking pretty angry.
Not in this life.
Okay, not in this life. That's Australian for life. I can't believe I'm making those jokes now. It's late. I took your capital, and you really don't want peace. That's how you're gonna play this. Okay, well, can I not move this rover? I guess not. Let's move you over here. I just want to get these artillery out of the Miasma, because I need them healed up just a little bit. I guess you know what I can do is, let's see here, 500 something. I need to get more repulsors out. I'll get that soon enough. Those are all things that can happen in due time. So I guess I'll be moving you around here in just a little bit so we have another sender. I could just wail on him right now. And this is not a great city either. I actually may raise this, but the question becomes, if I raise it, where do I then settle? Because there is actually xenomass. And xenomass is useful. It looks like he's trying to build a xenomass well or something. But there's 3 more Firaxite kind of in the periphery of my borders. I almost wonder if... because I'm going to be keeping Citadelis, so that'll get that Firaxite eventually. And if you put a city too far west, you're just gonna... it just is annoying because there's so many mountains and canyons here. It's good for that one quest, but... I just don't know if I want to keep this city. It does have chitin and xenomass, so that's good. I probably will keep it. As much as I'd prefer to have like something on the coast and then maybe something in the middle with all these unworkable tiles. I don't know if it's worth the gold and the Firaxite. Because that's a lot of unworkable stuff. But regardless, since I have a needle jet, should probably rebase it to Freeland. Can I rebase it to Freeland? I guess that's the first question. Yeah, if I actually click on the city. So there we go. And we're going to fortify you until healed. We're going to stay on the alert with you. And we're going to route to Freeland. I do need to repair some tiles. I know. And cutting a forest was really nice and helpful here. So yeah, overall good stuff. Still trading with the Debt Blue. Still fuckers for taking the tile I wanted, but whatever. Is anybody actually working that?
Omnipresent and effective security measures make even the worst neighbors tolerable.
That's a surprising quote from you. Anyway, I did select a few techs. I should go over my tech choices here. Just while it's going on here. I want to get Defense Grid just because it does give some quick buildings to increase your stuff. Plus I could probably start building some wonders. So let's look at the tech grid real quick. My priority here is to do a few things. First, I just want to get that because it was quick and easy, but I want to start taking techs that give me even more supremacy because I already have such an advantage. But I'm also going to be dumping into orbital networks just so I can build the laser comm satellite in case the supremacy victory emancipation comes on the table. I mean, I could already start going for transcendental math, but it feels like there's deciphering the code is another thing I need to do. It's ahead of time before we do that. Well, no, I have to actually... No, I have to get transcendental equation, transcendental math first. Just makes me think of, like, what is Wordsworth or something sitting in there thinking, but defensive perimeter, those are good. Holosuite. Oh, that's interesting. Can get more culture. Military units +1 site. Let's build that. I don't think anyone else is going to build that right now. What other things can I do? I mean, I can build a colonist for one. Could build an ultrasonic fence. That hasn't really been an issue. And decode the signal. I'm not going to waste my production on that right now. So let's see here. Let's actually get another colonist after that. Because hopefully I'll have a military unit around that can maybe settle here or somewhere. How am I still seeing a wolf beetle? That's got to be a bug. Alright, so you can fortify until healed. You need to move somewhere that's not very aggressive. And I keep hitting N instead of M because I don't know my hotkeys. Why can I not move you? Oh, let's see here. This is probably going to trigger him saying, don't get on my border. I just want the miasma to go away. It's not good for hugs or anything. Alright, so we're gonna just, I guess, leave you here for now. And then needle jet. How far can I actually bombard with you? If I do an airstrike. Oh, I can actually reach. That's great. So let's just go ahead and put it on intercept mode. We have more workers. What else needs to be worked? Let's get some more titanium. Sure, that's fine. And you know what? I got a military unit a little bit closer to here. Let's go ahead and get that started. I don't need all the things. And central for 19 energy. That's just too much to not get. So I have another center here, and this is why maybe I need roads. Oh my god, this is so many units. It's kind of funny to me. But I'm going to be getting another supremacy. Well, maybe not a whole level. But Robo Bar is looking pretty good right now. But I really need to be improving some more of these units. Really? Okay. Let's end this war. He wants to give me a bunch of energy, which is good. Can I take this as well? I don't really want your city. But I guess I can see. Can flip that to another player potentially. So let's see here. Propose. This is not a fair deal.
Not this time.
Oh, what? What'll end this conflict?
No can do.
Yeah, just pay me. That's fine. I don't care about war with you anymore. You are irrelevant for the rest of this game. And that city just flashed for some reason. Whoa! So, agent detected. That's nice. My agents suck at being covert. So, trade unit was... What? Trade unit was destroyed by an alien? What trade unit? Like a trade vessel? Because my trade vessels after that quest aren't supposed to be attacked by aliens. Alright, well... Let's look at this worker. Let's go ahead and make a mine. I'll give so much production for this city, which is pretty awesome. Trade convoy. And let's go ahead and change the origin city here, because too occupied, too occupied. Yeah, I can trade from free land, although I probably should be doing it with vessels. Alright. Let's as soon as these guys are healed up, and that's not how you heal up. We'll move you up here. So once again, I'm a little worried about stacking too many units on the border, but my military is so superior to him, I don't care if he gets a first strike. Let's see, a route 2 from here to here, that'll do. Lots of other tiles will be pretty good to get, but that's kind of your start. Right, any aliens down here? Yep, oh, there's aliens. So next turn. Yeah, like I said, this may just be a domination game from here on out. But I do want to stand on that ancient tomb just to protect it. As once again, Bangani. I need to pronounce my cities better. I'm not having any issues. So that's a plus. Okay, Cinder's going to take on that wolf beetle. Ready? Oh my god, they're going to get destroyed. Do you remember when aliens were a threat? I don't. Alright, so they took 3 damage. That's hilarious. So all this healing. Looks like the people who want to go Harmony are still shooting at aliens quite a bit, so good luck. I'm stuttering now. Good luck there. Alright. Do I just go ahead and declare on Brazil? Probably one more turn. So we'll just skip here. Cinder's healed up. I do. Oh man, you know what? I have 1,000. I have 1,000 dish energy. Let's purchase some stuff. I'm gonna be getting plenty of things here before long, but I want to get. So your 1 needle jet would be good. Can't get any more cinders. I don't need much more artillery, although it wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I feel like air superiority is pretty important. So we'll take 2 more of those that I unfortunately cannot move this turn, which is another reason to try and do this another turn from now. Alright, so we'll fortify you in the city for now. Trade convoy. Yeah, like I said, I should be making some trade vessels there, but I can't do it just yet. And I really need to be working some other cities down here. Alright. So you have that move blocked, so we're going to send you on an alternative mission to secure this colony site. And we're going to send you, because it stopped me because I can't stack these units. What's my button? M. Alright, we'll go down there. Yeah, look at this poor sender. I guess it lost more than 3 health. It lost 13. And you're still... You want to go Harmony, yet you shoot the aliens all the time. You fail. You fail at Harmony. Alright, so 7 on health. Not that concerned. 10% culture kind of stinks, but pretty soon I'll be... relatively soon I'll be able to get some more health. And I have some new cities with health buildings. So it'll be all good. Alright, so if I do an airstrike... I'm not trying to do that. If I want to do an airstrike, I can actually reach some of these units. But I think it's going to be more prudent to rebase to Freeland. And then... Jet, let's... I should do Alt-R, but... just start from there as well. I think these units... Yeah, probably best to wait till next turn. Could actually move some of these units up to get them in bombard range, but... I am going to roll over this guy so bad. Let's see here. Humata truce. There's still... Is anybody on 3? Okay, we have one person on 3, and we split them up. And when I say that, 3 affinities. So the AI, at least on some moderate level of difficulty, is more things to figure out. So next turn, and we'll go ahead and start attacking Brasilia. I want to take this city, and I want to attack this one. I could actually plunder some trade routes. This is a very nicely defensible city with this canyon right here. Unfortunately, defensible from him. He can't reinforce it very well except by air. But I can start repulsing even more miasma in just a moment. So, do we talk to you and declare war? It looks like we have a covert agent who's just available. And let's deliver the dossier. I probably got a notification to do that and forgot. So, cool. Alright. I think it's time for more war. You're guarded. Let's see here. You have undertaken expeditions in lands they consider theirs. They believe you are a warmonger. They dislike warmongers. You should stop excavating. And then you refuse to move your troops away from their borders when they ask. Well, of course, because when you fight. Alright, we're going to try and do the thing. I don't care too much about other people's opinions. They believe I'm a warmonger, so they don't want to do things here. Let's make a deal. Hey, dude. I want you to declare war on Brasilia. Wow, you're asking for practically nothing. Alright, so 2. I'll even throw in the petroleum because I don't need it yet. Your eyes are kind of creepy. Alright, so here we go. Barely anything. You're pleased to accept. So that's good. Can I get anybody else to go to war with Brasilia?
Hola, how can I help you?
See, they still speak Spanish in America.
What's the deal?
Declare war on Brasilia. You want way more for that.
Said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
There's a lot of things Adam Smith said, so looks like my friends
Namaste.
don't want to go to war with Brazil. Then this is just to try and knock down penalties, so no. Maybe I saved a lot of money because he wanted my petroleum, but what are you going to use it for? You're all the way in the north. You should have some yourself. Alright, let's talk. I'll tell you what business I have. War. What is it good for?
Nosotros no recuamos. La victoria será nossa.
That's funny. I don't really know what he's saying, but that just... something about we're going to be victory or death, or I just think of him as a sad garrosh. I may fail to overcome your evil, but it won't be for lack of effort. Cool. Alright. So we are being the dog pile now. So how do we want to do this? My units are maybe not the most ideally placed things ever, but we do have needle jets, and I can actually airstrike with them. I probably want to steal that worker. I do definitely want to steal that worker. So let's go ahead and Whee! It's good to see. Unfortunately, that needle jet took a lot of damage. So it's your needle jet. And 2. So that's here. Like I said, I have cinders that are just waiting to move up here, so we'll just move you up. Should be easy. Yeah, I didn't even need to spend this needle jet moves on that. Alright, so that's a win. Let's see here. Can I actually... Yeah, I can go ahead and take this worker. I hope you weren't trying to build something useful. And unfortunately, I cannot get much closer than I'm at right now. Alright, so anything worth bombarding? No. Do I really have to sit in Miasma again to do this? Yes. Let's see here. We have another one here. It's going to be a little closer on by. Does crossing the river actually make a movement penalty? I think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. I could attack the city straight away, but I want to steal the other worker. See what the Mana Core is up to. And I guess I'll just move you in the not Miasma, since I do have a melee unit in range. And you know what, let's just see what an airstrike against the city looks like. Whoa! That was painful. Alright. But still pretty cool to see the animations. Enjoy them while I can. Once again, look at this city looking all human and stuff. That's going to change in a moment. As actually, there's units sitting on top of it. That's why you may see some heads bobbling there. I don't know if that's intentional. Probably not. Alright, so I'm going to definitely be pillaging. And that, I don't know if I want to pillage the Xenomass well. That will give me the resources right away. Intrude alert. Intruder in our territory. Tell me more. Alright. Oh. That's cute. And that's going to do nothing, so whatever. It's like worst intruder possible. It's like, how's my city just so weak at bombarding? It's like you'd expect with those just dark towers to be better. Alright, we need to change you definitely to Freeland. Especially since they have their autoplan, I get the quest decision bonus regardless of what other dude did. So other orders. I'm not going to do anything with you yet. Actually, wow, that's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and set up for range attack, and then let's make a range attack. There's, wow, that city is so weak. I probably could have actually taken it this turn. Maybe I still can. If I don't screw this up too well, this city is going to fall. Wow, that's like paper. And look at that, the black tower just popped up here. So I do have the option to raise the city. I did not for Freeland. I'm going to create a puppet again because who cares about health right now? We are on the war march. Maybe I'll start caring about it once I take Citadel, but let's go ahead and look at Santo Andriato, which is probably not how it's pronounced. Yeah, Santo Andriato. That's good. Wow, lots of specialists being worked, so that helps my econ just a little bit. Otherwise, amazingly better than Freeland. And now I have some Xenomass. And someone else is probably making the Xenomass well. I did not tech down that way. So, didn't even need to pillage. That's good. I will be trying to get rid of a lot of the miasma that's over here. So this worker can go ahead and start repairing Freeland. Because somebody needs to. And what other unit needs orders? This trade vessel. Internal trade routes. Don't really want to trade route with anything. That's, once again, 19 is just so good. 19 and 8. Like I said, I know it helps the AI a little bit, but I'm so far ahead of the AI. Let's go ahead and just... We're just going to move forward here. Rebase, and I know I'm clicking when I should be hitting Alt-R instead, but any of the hotkeys plus Alt is a little bit irritating, so... Where is most of our miasma? Most of our miasma... I could try and forward take out miasma, and I can launch within 3 of any Firaxite. So I could just screw him up in general. But I think the first place to do is just actually on tiles that I own, which means here's probably the optimal setting. There's other satellites that come into play soon. But yeah, our next step is just going to be to march up, which should not be that difficult considering how easy it was to take on the other city. Alright, so let's hit next turn. See what dude has to say. I didn't even move my rover. He's just busy taking pot shots at aliens. Yeah, I'm going to be tanking my health here for just a little bit. I love how population of puppet cities creates unhealth. Doesn't seem right. Wow, 22 unhealth. Oh, that's because of issues here. So it runs out of stored food because we're losing 50% growth in cities. Yeah, maybe I should start prioritizing my health just a little bit now. What can I shoot at? I can shoot at you. Ha! How could I not hurt you a little bit before and hurt you some now? Alright, so 800. What are some health things I can build or buy? Farm lab is good. 390. So that takes one thing off of there. 19. That means you're growing again. I'm not going to shoot the aliens. There's no reason to shoot the Kraken. And what is your production going to be? I'll tell you, your first production is going to be an old Earth relic, and I will just go ahead and buy the farm lab because we need health. And then what are your other what's going to be your other basics here? I mean, you get your trade depot, which is always important. Network's not going to do a lot. Clinic is good for health. Cryo nursery takes a little bit to build, but it's more science and production and food from marshes. I have to be careful developing some of this petroleum because that every petroleum well gives minus health. Oh, sweet. Veterancy for my artillery. So, plus. And maybe by the time I get all of this stuff straightened out, I will be in order. And I guess what I'll just do here is go ahead and just build another road. I know there's other tiles that I can be improving, but we're just going to do that. So fortify until healed, fortify until healed. This feels like a running theme here. I don't think Brasilia is going to have a lot to stop me with right now. So trade route. Wow, okay, so you can trade with the Debt Blue. Probably because the other trade route died. So fortify until healed. Move you out of the miasma, please. And fortify until healed. I don't have to pay for roads anymore. Trade convoy. That'll be fine. Probably better to do Thabo. I don't think trade convoy is what I meant to send out. Oh well. Is there a road here? There's not a road here. Let's change that. Costs nothing to maintain. They need to update their tooltips. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we have little snaky highways going around. It's all good. And your wolf beetleness is going to die on the next turn. Although I could take you out. The amphibious attack penalty is just a little too much. So that wolf beetle will be sad. So, minus 18 health. Maybe not the best time for a colonist. So what can we add to the queue here? We want... We'll get that. And we want more science. We want 10% science. Which means we want these units too. Alright, so that'll be good over time. We want our flat percent buildings to go on up because science is the key to victory. It's just like Civ 5. And you all are really just building up the promotion shootings, all these aliens. That's really it. It's like you want to be harmony. Kill all the aliens. That's what we do. I hope you're making an offensive move against me. Alright. Bring me your best shot. I don't know. This is probably as good of a time as any to make a cut. I mean, what's the next step here? Aliens are going to keep just being aggressive. Do their thing. Actually walking in this territory. I still have unhealth issues. Freeland is starving and Thabo is starving. Well, maybe y'all shouldn't be so hungry. If I can prioritize food. Reset. Prioritize food. There's food that's going to be prioritized, I promise, guys. That's sad. I'm not even... That's just one extra population. That's because I need another worker. So we'll add another worker, I guess. Maybe I don't need more workers. Maybe I need a vivarium. Although that's just +2 food, +1 science. Still, it's food. Alright, so let's just go ahead and see what we got here. Anything else? Aliens detected. Well, good for them, I guess. Like I said, I have one unit over here that I can send over. I have Dora the Explorer over here that I can send over. And Thabo starving. Freeland. I know Freeland's starving, but that's because you guys suck. I mean, seriously. This is... I know I need to repair some tiles and stuff, but that's the state of the game that we're in. Alright. Let's take you out. And we're peacemongering a little bit, and I'm not going to make peace with Brazil. There's absolutely no reason to. Can I actually walk? What? I was about to say I can't walk over this stuff. Alright. So let's go ahead and airstrike, which is hotkey S. So I know you're in range. So easy. No other intercepting units nearby too, so that's a bonus. Just wish there was if there's a faster way to select units, air units, I don't know. But it's nice that you do get air units this early in Beyond Earth, because I mean, you did fly. So you wanted to poke your head out and take on the aliens here, I'll just destroy you. Yeah, you'll shoot my needle jets, but whatever. Alright, so we have that titanium hooked up. Please tell me that titanium is being worked. Good. Well, there's plenty of other health tiles that need to be worked as well. My cities are not very big. I guess it's because going wide is the new hotness. I don't know. Alright, so grassland fiber. Might as well work that. Then we can start working on petroleum once we get a little bit more health. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be kind of offensive here. Citadella is not going to stand a chance. They just aren't. The AI is just a little too incompetent at going up affinity levels. Whereas the human player, once you know that you can abuse, not really just abuse the affinity system, but the fact that it's just fast teching. I don't think the AI is going to catch up with me at all, but we'll see. I mean, right now it's going to be kind of a walk here, and I may just want to hurry it up and decide to take the rest of the capitals to just end the game. Because I have a feeling that my affinity is going to stay at least 4 or 5 points higher to everybody else the entire game, which will give me a ridiculous advantage. So I think we may just sweep the world and then try this one again on a higher difficulty, but we still got to go through it. And I am enjoying this game so far, so hope you are too. Feel free to leave a comment, like this video if you want to like it, or if you don't, just you can say whatever you want. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.